Do you find it weird that someone like Ariel actually watches MMA? Sometimes I feel like he doesn't. Like, chat, have you ever seen a reaction from Ariel to a KO? When you really think back in your mind about all of the content about Ariel that you've seen, have you ever seen him like, oh my God? Does that exist? I feel like I've never seen that. I've never seen him react hype to a win that happens. He doesn't do live companions. Yeah, but even just like a big fight moment, just keeping a camera on you as like an analyst of the sport. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. He was hype after Usman versus Leon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. But it's a pretty big deal. People forget, man. Remember Strickland telling Ariel isn't a real MMA fan? Doesn't get excited about a KO. Ariel didn't even argue. But dude, he's been covering the sport and profiting from it for years. What do you mean he doesn't like the actual sport? The hell? What are you talking about here? Come on here. Come on, man. Have you given more thought to it? An in-person comedy show? I mean, I've given some thought to an in-person comedy. No, I'm not doing an in-person comedy show. Ugh, that just is cringe to me. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. Maybe though. To be honest with you, I just got invited to a family event and now I'm stressing and I don't want to look at my phone in case they see that I've read it. I'm panicking now. I'm actually really stressed right now, chat. I got invited to a family event and now I'm panicking, thinking of an excuse not to go. I hate that as well because people like message me and I'm like already ignoring someone on a message. So I can't go on it. Otherwise they'll see that I'm ignoring them. It's just, you know what I mean? It's yucky. When are you training with Tom? Ugh. God, he messaged me the other day as well asking. Soon. So I'll get to Tom Asper now. Busy, man. You know what I mean? I'm just got a message for fight. I don't want to be your friend. You know what I mean? I'm joking now. He ain't messaged me recently, but he did message me before saying, we spoke before, and he said I should come to the gym. So we'll sort something out. I want to get this Jones thing in motion, you know? Thank you for the 50 pounds, Robert Bell. How's it going, Guru? What's the most emotionally painful KO you've seen? You've riled up the entire chat here. The most emotionally painful KO you've seen? Probably Michael Chandler front kicking Tony Ferguson in the face. Probably Michael Chandler front kicking Tony Ferguson in the face. That might be the most demoralized I've been. Topuria putting away Holloway hurt. Damn, there's a lot, though. There is a lot. Stipe getting put down by Ngannou in the rematch. I mean, there's a few where I was just like, ooh, that's rough. You know, that's a tough one. My boy Bryce getting put down by that Josh Emmett. You know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. No, I'm joking. I don't know. There's been some really bad ones, though. Thank you for the 50 pounds, Robert Bell. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Why don't you just sign up to a local MMA gym and just train? What if I told you, chat, that I've been doing that for the past few years? Try jump me in person, I beg of you. What if I told you that that's what I've secretly been doing this whole time? You imagine? You imagine someone tries to press me and I ragdoll them in public? Look at you. All right, guys. Thank you for the $5. You could like pretend to believe it. You going to KO DJ sitting in your wheelchair? No, I'm not going to KO DJ sitting in my wheelchair. I might rock up in person in a wheelchair, though. You can't jump a guy for talking online if he's in a wheelchair. In a way. You know? You can't do that. So I might actually rock up to UFC London in a wheelchair. And then someone can like fake heal me when like Aspinall Jones gets signed on the night, you know? And I'll raise up out of the chair. Like the Lord's flowing through me. All right, guys. Thank you for the $5. Thoughts on Buckley saying Duplessis fights like a up white boy, but fails to mention that John Jones fights like a black boy. But John Jones doesn't fight like a up black guy. Thank you for the $5. Buckley saying Duplessis fights like a up white boy. I wouldn't even say that he fights like he's up either. But I don't know. Buckley was just trying to Mr. Yo it up for his audience. Good. I like Buckley, though. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. I think there's star power in Buckley coming soon. Just fights like a tard. I'd say Drickus fights like he's got Down syndrome. That's what I would say. But it works. But he doesn't. He kind of doesn't. You know? I was watching back the Strickland fight. He really doesn't fight that badly. He's very composed. This fight especially was a lot better. I don't care if Buckley said that. The fuck. Thank you for the £50, Robert Bell. That's 250 you've donated. I'm starting to get concerned. Thank you for the £250 you have given me in this stream. Rear naked choke Holland at UFC London. I'm going to hit him with a 45-70. You can bet that. Thank you for the £50. I'm concerned for your... I don't know who you are, Robert Bell. Are you an oil prince? Are you a rich son? Are you a trust fund kid? Or you're giving me thousands a week at this point, brother. I appreciate it, but it's starting to concern us here. We need answers if you're like descended from some royal family. Thank you for the £50, man. There's a fighter I think is not Izzy, same division. Brendan Allen, I knew it. Give us a hint on who the next person on your podcast is, and have you tried to get Chael? I haven't really tried to get anyone. Chat, you know what? I don't really like push to get someone on. I just wait for them to like naturally interact with me, and then I kind of turn it into a podcast thing. Like Drick has just randomly messaged me once. Same with I don't know if it was no. I think I messaged Jamal Hill, but that was after he shouted me out on his YouTube channel. Moicano shouted me out in the UFC octagon. So it was like, you know, I like to let it naturally happen. I don't just like, well, the fights are coming up, I've got to get an interview, you know. Give it a £2. Would you fight yourself as AI? Would you win at £300? I don't know what you're getting at there. Would you fight yourself as AI? Would you win at £300? Would I beat my former self at 300? I would absolutely beat up my 300-pound self. Yeah. Absolutely. Easy win. At 300 pounds, I was just fucking bloat maxing beyond belief. But at 250, I've got more spring in my step. So definitely. I can cover distance good. I'm a lot lighter. I'm pretty lean at 240-ish. So yeah, definitely. I'd beat my 300-pound self the fuck up. If that's what you're getting at. Bobby Green being the voice of reason on the new Jaxxon podcast. Oh, was Bobby Green sticking up? But maybe I'll have to make another video. I didn't realize. I thought I saw Bobby Green on there and I was like, Bobby Green is based and he understood the Bryce Mitchell shit. So, dude, maybe the Jaxxon podcast is back. Now that the Cat Williams of MMA, Bobby Green is on there to set him straight. You know? They really brought the Avengers together on the Jaxxon pod to save the day. TJ needs to be a host all the time. You know you fucked up when Bobby's the voice of reason. Okay, I need to check it. I need to check it. There you go. I need to check this. Bobby Green got that grandma drip. Okay, what is this? TJ literally out here saving the Jaxxon podcast from being completely cancelled. Let's go, dude. It's back. We're back on track. This is what we needed. Everybody start cheering. Hey, it's Big Goo Goo. I need to get a screenshot of this Jaxxon podcast because it's just, we're so back, dude. We're so fucking back. Lurpak diet. Yeah, I'm on a Lurpak only diet, basically, is this new fucking revolutionary method to lose weight. Let me get back to cooking Jaxxon podcast on Twitter, guys. We got priorities here. Rampage Jaxxon and TJ Dillashaw at the heads of the table, ready to crush man. Luke Rockhold trying to act human. Bobby Green dressed up as Cat Williams. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you for the $5. Do you think there's a single fighter in the UFC who Dana White could beat up? And why is it Dylan Budka? Dylan Budka, just one of them American wrestlers, dude. I fucking wrestled at Ohio State. Shut up, wrestling bitch. Face, fucking palm on their fucking forehead. Ooh, elbow over the top. Fucking wrestling pussy, dude. I used to fear wrestlers. Like, shit, I don't want to kick off if I'm in the US in case I get a takedown shot on me. I don't fear them at all anymore. Foot on their neck. True. I can't get to my single leg. As I've just put him in a fucking headlock. and giving him a noogie. Yeah, easy shit. But how can I ankle pick you from here? You know what I mean? Just fucking messing him up bad. If you lived in medieval times, weapon of choice. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Chat, what's the name of the fucking the spear with the hook at the end? What's the name of the spear with the hook at the end? Not a mace, not a katana. It's like a biltong or some shit like that. A halberd, that's what it is. A biltong's fucking beef in South Africa. A halberd, exactly. I'd use a halberd. That's what I would use. I'd be a halberdier with a crossbow as like my backup weapon. You know what I'm saying? My secondary. Because it's always faster to swap to your crossbow than to reload your halberd. Or your bill hook, sorry. That's what it is, a bill hook. I'm minor. They not like us. Yeah. The revolution will be televised. Kendrick, the great Lamar. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, real revolutionary he is. It's kind of like a modern day Socrates. Kendrick Lamar is industry trash. Yeah. You know what's the funniest thing about the Kendrick Lamar stuff, chat? Everyone only cared that Drake was a when Kendrick Lamar made a catchy song out of it, and Drake still ain't in jail. And no one cares. Like, he still did it, and the information was still out there, but no one cared until Kendrick made it catchy. You know? It's so weird to me, that. Kendrick is Malcolm X. Okay. I mean, people did care, actually. It just didn't have the national attention it did until Kendrick. But the thing is, no one's going to be, like, finding Drake and beating him up. Isn't that crazy? Like, I've got more of a chance of being found and beaten up than Drake. It's kind of shocking. Insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?